Guys, finally, I have become TDS. Recently, I, alongside 6 other content creators, received an official TDS skin. So, how did that happen? What? Basically, a while back, I got hit up by a TDS staff member. Want to get a skin? And I was like, yeah, I think so. Now before jumping straight to the end product here, I want to go through the process a little bit. One of the first things I had to decide was which tower I wanted it to be on. Now event towers were naturally ruled out, so that left me with these 28 towers, except 27, because DJ wasn't allowed. And going into this, there are already many towers I had ruled out from the start. Like, I know, I should have done Ace Pilot or Pursuit for the propellers. Whatever, man, I'm not doing that. I crossed out Farm here, I felt like that would be a little too wacky, and I then crossed out all the starter towers, and did a speed elimination of a bunch of others for various reasons. Eventually, I was left with
Ranger, Mortar, Pyromancer. Those are my final 3 here.
and there was a case for each of them.
I kind of feel like Ranger has a lot of potential. I feel like it could fit the skin decently well and could have some potential cool stuff. Like Ranger gets the big backpack upgrades, right? Which could fit pretty well. Like imagine this guy just getting loaded in with stuff. Not in a weird way.
Before even moving on to the others, I was already leaning a certain way. Now I think a lot of people expected I would pick Mortar for my skin, but something about Mortar just wasn't really clicking with me. Like the posture, the cannon it uses, it just didn't feel right. And likewise with Pyromancer.
I've made up my mind. I think I want to try going with Ranger. If Ranger is taken after I did all this deliberating and made this big decision, that's gonna be unlucky.
Ranger in fact was not taken, and the tower was officially locked. Now, all that was left to do was make the skin. Now I was allowed to, and I believe the others were allowed to, have some input into our skins. So beforehand, I balled out and made some epic Roblox Studio concept art. Because I had a very specific vision, a goal if you will, a really big backpack. My avatar is a duffel bag, I want to jumbo size it. I'm a big fan of that type of character design. So with that, plus a few other details I came up with, I created a little visual, this might have been a tad obsessive, and I sent all it off to Mr. Hello, who was the TDS developer creating my skin. Also the creator of a huge catalog of skins, including the entire Vigilante and Pirate series. And from there, he cooked. So that brings us to present day, where the skin is now in the game. The only way to currently get it is you have to buy it in the daily shop. It's like Fortnite. So if you're watching this on the wrong day and it's not in the pool, sorry man, you can't get it. But assuming you got it, equipping the skin and taking it in game, it is insane. Level 0 is pretty much my avatar. You got the duffel bag, the hair, this custom made face which fits perfectly, and of course the blue jacket. It has a specialized rifle weapon, an upgrade over the normal skin, which also mirrors details of that regular version, like these little triangles or the teethed gun barrel. The level 1 upgrade just gives it some trademark TDS black gloves, but the level 2 upgrade is where things get spicy. The tower gets a cap, along with a high-tech earpiece, and more importantly, a big backpack. It's actually broken into 2 pieces of equipment, here and here, where the top one stands taller than the head, and even incorporates the duffel bag as extra luggage on the back. It has a zipper across the front, and the little antenna thingy Ranger normally gets is replaced with this nifty little gadget on the side here. Not a whole lot changes when upgrading to level 3, but it does get this little visor on the hat, which contrasts really nicely with the flat black behind it. But the peak of the skin is level 4, the max upgrade. First of all, it changes posture to accommodate an upgraded gun. Same vibe as the earlier form, but a whole lot beefier, also with some little red accents, giving a bit more color. Little splashes of red are used throughout the rest of the skin too, like with the shoulder pad, and these little outstretched straps on the bottom of the bag. That's a tongue twister. That bag is again upgraded here, gaining a whole new module, and an extra piece of cargo is placed on top. The new backpack stands out with the lighter colors, and has some little stickers on it. The Paradoxum Games logo, shout out Paradoxum, my name, Mongo Enterprises, a reference to my award-winning TDS strategy, and a small pin of a cat's face. In canon, this is my cat specifically, and yeah, that's the propeller skin. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way it came out. Mr. LO did an incredible job, and really captured my strange requests, while also bringing everything up to the quality standards for a real skin. So yeah, I'm probably going to be maining Ranger from now on. Lastly, mine was not the only content creator skin. 6 other unique skins were also created, and they're pretty much all bangers honestly. I mean, look at this render of them all together. You could frame this. I don't have time to go through them right now, but I will at some point do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want your own skin. because that makes sense. Apologies if the script seems rushed or a bit messy, it very much is.